Erev Tov, good evening, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Let's turn in our Sidurim and our prayer books to page 358. Page 358, we anticipate Rosh Hashanah, the new year, with the singing of verses from Psalm 27, Achat Sha'alti, again, page 358.
Sha'alti me'et Adonai ota avakesh. Achat sha'alti me'et Adonai ota avakesh. Shivti be'et Adonai Kol yemei chayai, lachazot b'noam Adonai, ulevaker b'echalo. Lachazot b'noam Adonai, ulevaker b'echalo.
We're going to flip toward the front of the book as we turn to page 12. Page 12 as we join in singing Psalm 95, L'chu Neranana.
L'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'Adonai. L'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'Adonai. Naria, naria, letzor yishenu, nikad mafana betoda. Naria, naria, letzor yishenu, Bismirot naria lo. L'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'Adonai. L'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'chu neranena, l'Adonai.
Our service continues with the blessing of lights as we welcome the light of Shabbat into our lives. We'll turn to pages 2 and 3. As we are able to do so, I invite you to rise for that blessing, and we welcome Mara Tartak up onto the bima to lead us in that blessing. Pages 2 and 3 in our prayer books.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own way, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We may be seated, and we'll continue on page 20, welcoming Shabbat into our lives with the singing of Lecha Dodi, verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, remembering to rise and greet the Sabbath bride on the last verse. Page 20.
Ya la 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 Lecha Dodi, ya la 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 likrat kala, ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabel, ya la 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 Lecha Dodi, ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad Hishmianu el hamiuchad Adonai echad Ushemo echad L'shem u'tiferet B'litila Ay lay lay Ya la 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 Lecha Dodi Ya la 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 likrat kala Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha Ki mekor haberacha Merosh mikedem Nesucha Sof Maaseh U'machshavot Tehila Ay lay lay Ya la 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 Ya la 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 likrat kala Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Hitoreri Ki ba'orech Kumi Uri Shir daberi Kevod Adonai Alayich nigla Ay lay lay Ya la 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 Lecha Dodi Ya la 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 likrat kala Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Bo'i v'shalom Ateret bala גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמונה עם סגולה בואי קלה ay lai lai ay la 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 lai la khadadi ay la 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 lai likrat kala ay la 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 lai bnei Shabbat nekabela ya la 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 lai la khadadi ya la 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 lai likrat kala ya la 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela.
Let's read together at the bottom of page 27. Bottom of page 27. Entrances to holiness are everywhere.
The possibility of ascent is all the time,
even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without the presence. Chatzi Kaddish is on the facing page.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה
Amen.
בעלמא דברך חירותי ויניח מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב יברו אמן יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם עולם ועלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהודה ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי קודשו בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תאמירן בעלמא ויאמרו אמן. Yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la 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 ברכו את אדוני המבורך
ברוך אדוני המבורך המבורך לעולם ועד המבורך המבורך לעולם ועד. On page 30. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chochma poteach sha'arim uvitvuna mishane itim umachalif et hazmanim ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו, בורא יום ולילה, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom umevi alayla, umavdil ben yom uvein layla. Adonai tzavaot shemo, el chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Top of 33. Top of 33, let's read together. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai, Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai, Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam, Le'olam, Va'ed.
We can be seated and let's continue with the Ve'ahavta on page 36.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך. וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Adonai Elohechem, Emet.
Top of 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt,
that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness.
That there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
Ya bye bye bim bim bam, ya bye bye bim bam, ya bye bye bim bim bam, ya bye bye bim bam. Ay 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 ay, ya bye bye bim bam.
Ay, 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 ba, 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 bim, bam.
Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar v'kodesh, norati lo dosefele, norati lo dosefele, malechutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze'eli anu ve'amru, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed,
Bye bye bim bim bye, ba bye bye bim bam. Ya bye bye bim bim bye, ba bye bye bim bam. Ay 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 ay, ba bye bye bim bam. Ay 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 ay, ba bye bye bim bam.
ונאמר כי וגלו מי חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גא ישראל.
Amen. Top of 43. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will.
Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Top of 44.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת vayinafash. Shabbat vayinafash. Shabbat vayinafash. Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. La'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם.
Physically or spiritually, we rise for the Amidah. Adonai Sfatai on 46, Avot V'Imahot on 48.
Adonai Sifatai Tiftach Ki tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imateinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei hakol, v'zocher chasei avot v'imahot, u'mevii geula livneim, l'ma'an shemo bi'ahava, melech hozeh u'moshiach u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham v'ezrat Sarah. Ata gibor leolam Adonai, Mechayeh hako ata rav lehoshia, morid atal, mechakel chayim bechesed, Mechayeh hako berachamim rabim, somech novlim verofeh cholim, u'matir asurim, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מחמוך בגבורות ומדיו מלך מלך ממית ומחיה ומשיח ישוע ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh Shemcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom yehallelujah selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh.
Top of page 55. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Sion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, shodcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. Top of 59. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty,
for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki Adonai Melech Adon B'chol HaShalom. Shalom, Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
On page 253, page 253 in the middle of the page, we take time in our service to think of those who are in need of healing, the healing of body, the healing of spirit. If you are thinking of one or more than one and wish to share their names out loud, I invite you to do so as my eyes scan around the room. For all those we mention out loud, for all those we mention in our hearts, together we pray for healing.
Mi shebeirach avoteinu mekor habracha ve'imotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mekor habracha avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav. Uya say shalom aleinu ve'al kol ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav. Uya say shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru amen. Yay da 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 Oh, say shalom bimromav. Uya say shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru amen.
Let's rise now together for Kiddush. And let's welcome up all the Kinderlach, all the kids who have not yet become Bar or Bat Mitzvah, to join us up on the Bima. That might mean their Bar or Bat Mitzvah is coming soon or not so soon. That's okay. Come on up. There is a Kiddush cup waiting for you from Alan Von Welton, our board member. If we want to all wave to the live streaming camera, Alan Von Welton is the chair of our technology committee, and he is responsible for that, among many other things, something we're incredibly grateful for. Everybody get a cup who wanted one? And we're all going to wait till the blessing's over to take a sip. And it's juice, so don't get that excited. Okay. The Hebrew for Kiddushes are found on page 5. And as always, the English in the Union Prayer Book inscribed in our hearts.
Let us praise God with a symbol of joy and give thanks for the blessing of the past week, for life and strength, for home and love and friendship, for the discipline of our trials and temptations, for the happiness that has come to us out of our labors. You have ennobled us, O God, by the blessings of work, and in love have sanctified us by Sabbath rest and worship as ordained in the Torah. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but on the seventh day is a Sabbath to be hallowed unto the eternal, your God.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen.
Baruch atah melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotov, b'ratzav anu, v'shabbat kodsho, b'ahava uvratzon, inchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila, v'mikra'e L'tzion Mitzrayim,
Kivanu v'charta, v'otanu kidashta, mikol amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, b'ahava uvratzon, Hinachatanu.
Baruch atah Adonai, Mikodesh HaShabbat.
Amen. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
And while our kids are taking a sip and we get to watch them, we also get to bless them. So let's stretch our hands out over them and say over them, may God bless you.
May God bless you.
And protect you.
And protect
May God's light
May God's light
shine in you
shine in you
and inspire you.
and inspire you.
May God's countenance
May God's countenance
ever be turned toward you
ever be turned toward you.
and bless you
And bless
with
you.
shalom.
With shalom.
With peace.
With peace.
Amen.
Amen.
And if you want to give your cups back to Mr. Von Walton, he'd be very happy to take them back. And you can keep it if you want. It's fine. Aiden thinks that's really funny. What am I going to do with this thing? Yeah. There's no fireplace to throw it into. There is, actually. And if anybody knows where it is, find me later. No. You don't know. You think you know. You think you know. There's like 3 people in this room who know. Maybe 4. Let's remain standing for our Seder Kriyat HaTorah, our service for the reading of Torah.
Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha olam, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam, amen. Al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah, ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah, ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam amen. Al shlosha devarim, ha'olam, amen.
Amen. Al Shosha Devarim. Please be seated. And we're on page 1330 in your Plout commentary in the book that says the Torah. Just need a verse number. We're going to be starting on verse 22 there on page 1330. Kitei Tzei has a whole lot of rules in it, some of which I'm really happy to talk about at Torah study tomorrow, maybe not so much tonight. But in this section, the 3 verses I'm going to be reading tonight deal with the whole question of vows. The promises we make and the promises we keep. How good are we at keeping our promises? Don't put your hands up. There are many of us in this room who are probably thinking to ourselves, I'm pretty good. And there are some of us in this room who are probably sort of, at least internally, sinking in their especially when we talk about the promises we make to ourselves. I'll get to that eventually, we say. Someday I'll do that, whatever that is. And here, God comes to us, or rather Moses, relaying God, says, if you're going to say you're going to do it, you better mean it. You better mean it. Doesn't mean you have to be successful. But you must watch what you say and observe what you do. And be faithful to the words that come out of your mouth. Something for us to keep in mind as we count our days toward Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, which we observe Yom Kippur that first night with the recitation of Kol Nidre, the song that allows us, gives us permission to release ourselves from the vows we have made, or we may make, that we may not be able to keep. But the vows we make are important. The words we say, the promises we make are important. And there are people in this room right now who have made promises to this congregation, to be the leaders of this congregation. Some of them are relatively new and have come into leadership in a relatively new fashion. Some have been members of this congregation for a very long time, may even be second or third generation members. For some, leadership is as natural as falling out of bed. Of course they were going to be leaders. Of course they were going to support and sustain this community as committee chairs, as members of our board. Others found themselves saying the same words that Moses said when he was called upon to be a leader. Mi anochi, who am I? Why are you asking me? I'm not anybody. There's a lot of people on this board who would love to hide in a corner, do their work quietly, without drama, without any attention to themselves. There are others for whom they understand that being present for the congregation doesn't just mean working in the shadows, but being visible. Tonight, we have the opportunity to celebrate and install and bless our new board. It's new every year because there's always people coming on and coming off. So here's what I'd like to do for our Aliyah as we prepare to read Torah. If you are a new board member, if you have just stepped onto the board with this last annual meeting, I'm going to ask you to come forward. We're going to do this in waves. So new board members first. And I need everybody on this side. If this is your second term, that is, you've already served 2 years on the board, come on up. Third term. So you've already served 4 years. Now I'm watching people going, carry the 2. So these are people who are 5 or more years, or, 5 years. And if you've served on the board 10 years, there's at least one. What's that? Only 10 years. Actually, before that, and come, you guys are spread out. Come on. We're on mishpacha. Would it help if I had a big table for you to sit around? Come close, because you got a bracha. You get to say. Come on. And before they make the aliyah, before they say the blessing, If there are people in the room who have served on the board previously, you're not on the board now, but you have been a board member, whether it was for one term or since the dawn of time. If you're able to do so, raise your hand or stand up so you can be counted and you can be acknowledged. So, and I mentioned them. Thank you so much, and thank you for all your hard work. Whether you served on the board a while ago, or you served on the board recently, whether it was for 1 year or 2 years, or whether it was for more than you would like to share, it is a reminder to us that leadership and governance sometimes are the same thing, not always. And I know for many of the people who raised their hand or who stood up, you continue to be leaders in our community. With that, we're going to invite our president, Jen Steinberg, who's entering her second year, to lead the board in the Aliyah. Afterwards, after they make the blessing, we read the Torah, and they make the blessing after, they are going to make their statement of affirmation, thus allowing us to install the board. Clear? Cool? A 1, a 2, a 3. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed. Amen. Ki tidor neder ladonai Elohecha. When you make a vow, a voluntary vow, before Adonai your God, lo te'acher lishalmo. Don't hesitate to fulfill it. Ki darosh yidrashenu Adonai Elohecha me imach. Because Adonai your God will surely pursue after you. V'hayavecha chet, and you'll find yourself failing. V'chi, however, techdal lindor, if you refrain from making vows, lo yehevecha chet, you won't screw up. Motza sfatecha tishmor. Be careful and guard what departs from your lips. Va'asita, and make sure to observe it. Ka'asher nidarta ladonai Elohecha, as you have vowed of your own free will before Adonai your God. Nidva asher dibarta baficha, be sure to do that which your mouth has spoken. Amen. For those, who needs one of these? Yeah, okay. I'll just take and pass them. Okay. We invite our board to make a statement of affirmation, a vow, their commitment to this congregation, a congregation that is more than services and a calendar and an orbit and a building and programs, a congregation that at the end of the day is people. The commitment you make today involves all of those things, and much more than that. Budgets, which are important, accountings, the programs in the calendar of the year. But really, at the end of the day, the statement, the affirmation you make is to the people of this congregation. So I'm going to ask you to face them, because they're your people. And Jen, whenever you're ready to lead them in this affirmation.
O God and God of all ages, we know well that leadership is a demanding task, one that requires patience, diligence, devotion, and commitment.
We wish you tremendous, tremendous luck and success as our leaders, and we celebrate our new board as we join together with our cantor in singing Shehechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
With that, you don't get to sit down quite yet, because you got to help me put this thing away and put it back together. You got that, Elena, you take that. We rise for Hagbah and Glilah. We'll remain standing as we return our Torah to the Ark, and we'll continue to remain standing for Aleinu L'Shabeach.
V'zot haTorah asher sa Moshe livnei Israel.
Chi Adonai b'yad Moshe.
Yadai dai 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 dai.
Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai.
Etz chaimi
lama chazikima betomcheha meushar deracheha darchei noam bechol netivoteha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva.
Chodesh, Chodesh Yameinu,
Chodesh Yameinu kekedem. Let's remain standing as we turn to page 282 for Aleinu L'Shabeach. Aleinu L'Shabeach L'Adon HaKol L'Tet Gedula L'Yotzer Breishit Shelo Asanu Kegoyei Ha'aratzot Velo Samanu Kamishpachot Ha'adama Shelo Sam Chelkeinu Kahem Vegor Aleinu Kechol Hamonam V'anachnu koreim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. And on page 287. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. We may be seated. Let's turn together to the bottom of page 291. There are stars up above. So far away we only see their light long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, These are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. And so we remember. And I would ask, if you are in the first 30 days of your mourning, the period of Shaloshim, if you would rise at this time. And if you are observing a yard site, the anniversary of a loved one's passing, I invite you to rise. And if it is your custom to rise, to remember only those we can remember together, I invite you to do so. As we turn to page 294 and join in Chatzi Kaddish, in Mourner's Kaddish, excuse me. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, Bi'alma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayechon Israel, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'yimru amen. Yehe shemei rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lalmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran bi'alma v'yimru amen. Yehe shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. We remember Edmund Barrett, Shirley Weiner, Harry Fishman, Harry Bander, Evelyn Smelgeski Crocken, Harry Epstein, Harry Fishman, Sylvia Goldfinger, Erwin Goodman, Helene Haltenorth, Norman Harris, Morris Herson, David Aaron Kraftso, Beatrice Toby Kerr, Samuel Lander, Pearl Margulis, Joseph Omnitsky, Ann Obstbaum, Albert Stiftel, Blanche Swinger, Shirley Weiner, Beatrice Wilner, Joseph Wilner, and Grace Zimmerman. And I would ask, if you have a name to add, feel free to do so as my eyes scan around the room. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be a blessing as we say, Amen. Please be seated. Mazal Tov again to our board, to our president, Jen Steinberg, as she enters her second year of her presidency. I'm looking forward to working in partnership with each and every one of you, and I'm excited for where this congregation is going and how you are leading us. I will not belabor the point. We're getting close to the high holidays, which means the calendar is just this side of nerve-wracking in terms of the amount of programming on it. Go ahead and take a look. It's okay. Look at your Sabbath lights. Bring it home. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I would love to see you participate, even as many of us participate in our Shabbat dinner this evening, and many thanks to our hospitality committee and to John Eulish, our executive director, for organizing that. We have some anticipatory adult ed programming this coming Sunday, looking toward the high holidays. And of course, next Saturday night, not tomorrow night, but the following Saturday night, our Slichot service and program, which is always a wonderful experience for us, in this case to participate in Peace Week, worship together, and then change over our Torah mantles from the mantles they have right now to their high holiday white mantles. I hope you will join us for that and so much more that's going on. With that, we are going to conclude on those half sheets we should have taken in with us. I'm not going to say what color they are because the cantor tells me there's lots of different colors for them.
Just two.
There's two colors.
Salmon
for them.
and white.
Salmon and white. There you go. It's like a fish tray.
Or coral.
It's not like a fish tray. It's like a sheet with words on it. We're going to join together in singing We Return, and at the conclusion of that song, anticipating Rosh Hashanah, we get to turn to Robert Napper, who will be blowing a tekiah for us on the shofar. On our song sheets, let's all rise.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We return. Return again. We return. We return. We return. Return again and again to love. To love, to love, to love. We return again to love. We return. We return, we return, return again. We return, we return, we return, return again and again to truth, to truth. To truth, we return again to truth. Hashivenu Adonai, Eilecha v'nashuva, Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem. Yalalai lai lai lai, 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 yalalai. We return, we return,
Return, we return, return again.
we return,
We return.
we return,
We return, we return, return again and again
to you,
to you, to you, to you. We return again to you. Hope in God. Be strong and of good courage. Hope in God.
Tekiah. Asher Koach.
Shekoach. Let's join together in Hamotzi, and then let's join each other together at our Oneg Shabbat.
Hamotzi
Lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our prayer is joyfully said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.